Hello, it's Leaf, and I'm a very happy Leaf indeed, because not only has the Kickstarter campaign for My Time at Evershine launched, but it got fully funded in about 35 minutes, and in about 3 more hours we reached all the initial stretch goals and new ones were added, and now we're almost done with the second batch. And listen, I'm not even gonna pretend to stay cool and collected. I am insanely excited about this game, despite some doubts I may still have, mostly regarding the city building and management mechanics. Pathia, however, assures us that the story is still the most important thing that drives the entire game, and I'm inclined to believe them, especially after seeing the new trailer. But before we get to that, let's take a look at the Kickstarter page and everything we can expect. We are finally presented with the rest of the romance candidates. We're also gonna be voting for one bachelor and one bachelorette from this list to join the core romance group, which means they're gonna receive a more detailed romantic storyline. I hear the rest, everybody else in this group, is still gonna be romanceable, but their stories will be smaller. The devs warned us that the choice is not going to be very easy, and it isn't, at least for me. I have my types, but choosing just 2 is going to be a pain. Other NPCs are also revealed, and we see many familiar faces. Some of them, if not all, were already in Project Me. And of course we know Gaudi from Sandrock. Then we also have 2 groups of most likely villains, and I only say most likely because it was not spelled out in big friendly letters, but it sure looks like villains. The first group is probably bandits of some sort or mercenaries. The other group, Sky Sharks. In both groups, the leaders remain unrevealed. Technically. I mean, there are 2 characters that were included in the first poster, the first illustration, but they are nowhere to be found among the officially revealed characters. They're still on the poster, though. Anyway, in my previous video, I was worried that if NPCs can leave, we could potentially lose some story, but recently I read somewhere, probably on Discord, that the main NPCs are not gonna leave, only the basic workers, because of course we will have the named NPCs and also what I call drones. Not very nice of me, but they are those generic settlers who determine the size of the settlement and act as the main workforce. Well, those guys. And then there's a list of goals that Pathia has set for the new game. Among other things, they want to avoid the uneven distribution of content between the characters. I'm guessing that's why they draw such a clear line between the core romances and basic romances, so that we know exactly what to expect. So the stories are still gonna be uneven, but we're gonna know exactly who gets more, who gets less. Okay, so Pathia is also aiming for the building system to be more user-friendly and easier to understand, and I think the one in Sandrock was clear enough, but I admit I'd be very happy with something less clunky. And for those who still don't feel like getting into too much detail with the building, there's gonna be prefabs, which is great. Multiplayer is going to be available on day 1, and there will be mod support, which likely means that some sort of mod creation kit will be provided, because according to the information here, we're gonna be able to create our own stories. Okay, we learned that the main gameplay loop will involve working towards unlocking new territories to recruit new NPCs and unlock better resources. So instead of build this machine, it's gonna be work towards unlocking this territory, which could entail many things. There's also some more information about the area where the game will be taking place. The area was populated until the Alliance and Duvos fought a battle here some 30 years before. Ever since then, it's been abandoned until now. Many of the surrounding areas are still wild territory, populated by dangerous animals and bandits. We even hear rumors of the notorious Sky Shark pirates roaming about. And there's even a new, more detailed map. And I was wrong about the location. It's actually on the northwestern side of the Eufaula Desert, so I must have mixed up cardinal directions again, as always. This time we actually have rivers marked on the map, also something called Serendipity Station, of course the famous Orzu ruins, and there are 3 fortresses scattered along the border. However, I have no idea how much of the map is actually going to be available for exploration. We're gonna be the governor of Settlement 2, and the name Evershine comes from that pink tree that is apparently in bloom at all times for unknown reasons. Now for the stretch goals. By the time I'm making this video, we've unlocked, obviously the t-shirt, but that comes with the game being fully funded. Additional flirty interactions independent of the storyline, which means that we're gonna be able to flirt with the romanceable characters whenever we feel like it. A bathtub where the player characters and the NPCs can recharge, most likely stamina, and gain buffs. A new custom interaction with a romanced NPC that we will vote for. And another vote for a character from Portia or Sandrock to be brought to Evershine for a visit with their own storyline, hopefully something more involved than Mint's visit in Sandrock. Anyway, that was just the first batch of stretch goals ending at $500,000. Then they added new ones, and so far we've unlocked swimming with what is described as scenic water-based biomes, which actually sounds awesome, and I really hope it means what I think it means. Also, hot springs as an activity for a friendly meeting or a date. At $800K, a new special pet designed by the players. And of course, the recently reached $900K that brings us pajamas for all the core romanceable characters so that they can finally stop sleeping fully clothed. At 1 million, there's gonna be 10 photo poses for each core character. And since we went so quickly through most of the goals, Pathy added a new hidden goal. So either they can't think of a goal because they ran out of ideas because we went too fast, or they have a really grand one. And okay, I refuse to get excited about this because I'm excited enough. Hi, Leaf from the future here. Okay, scratch that. Everything is changing faster than I am able to edit my video. So they already added new stretch goals. We're not at the 1 million yet, but we're probably gonna be soon. So everything regarding stretch goals in this video is probably already outdated. And this hidden stretch goal is basically Logan coming to Evershine with a story, so if we reach 1 million, we're not gonna need to vote for him. Anyway, back to the video. So let's now take a look at the new trailer. And I gotta say, it's pretty impressive. Some scenes we've already seen in the short version, and I will freely admit I absolutely love the music. If that's the choice for the new game, yes. Damn you, Ragnar. And here's Freya with better facial animations and a nicer chair. And now some drama. This could be Rudy. This is Ines, obviously, running through something that literally looks like a war zone. And this is a great shot of Panna, looking like she's swearing revenge. And of course, Evershine. Climbing mechanic, which I'm very happy about, and of course gliding. Some party cooperation, because the NPCs we take as our companions or party members will be able to help us with combat and also collecting resources. And of course some romantic interactions, very cute. And here's some building, and of course our settlement, and obviously every settlement will be different. And here's Tia traveling by what looks like a train, but the rocking suggests a ship, not to mention all the water. And of course Avery, who thankfully no longer has greenish hair. He used to have white hair when he first appeared in Early Access in Sandrock. I don't know if anyone remembers that. And at the very end of the trailer, a mysterious character. Ha! I love this trailer, it promises a lot, and the Kickstarter campaign promises even more. I'm not gonna do the full analysis now, nor will I get into all the theories that are popping up all over Discord, because I'm waiting for some more info about the characters. Their backgrounds should be available soon, and that's when I'm gonna dive deeper into all the conspiracy theories. Well, all in all, I am very happy. Of course, it's gonna take a while before the game releases. We don't know if there's gonna be early access, but Pathia plans on releasing the full game in May of 2026. So, not that far away, but still not tomorrow. There will be alpha available to those who backed with $35 and more, I think. Unfortunately, that means NDA, so I'm not gonna be able to talk about it publicly. and I'll explode. Well, okay, I'll burn that bridge when I get to it. I mean, cross that bridge. And for now, that's all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.